No, jsme svědkem nějaké hádky mezi dvouma studenty. Tak jdem pokecat tady s Harvim.
Hey, hi. Sorry to bother you, but I overheard your accent. You're an American?
Yeah.
Me too. I'm Sam from DC.
I'm Harvey Kinderman, the Big Apple. You don't look American, you know. Maybe French.
What? Oh, come on. There are a lot of people like me in New York.
I guess those French are everywhere.
I'm glad to see you still have your sense of humor. I noticed you were fighting with your girlfriend.
Girlfriend? President of the Lynch Harvey Kinderman Club is more like it.
You haven't been here long enough to get into trouble, have you?
Are you kidding? I can get people to hate me in under 10 seconds flat. That girl, for instance, Lisa, she loathes me to the point of breaking into my room and deleting my latest film from my computer. And she took the only hard copy I had, a Kinderman masterpiece. Gone. And I've known her less than 2 weeks. I'm telling you, it's a gift.
Dobře, takže tady slečna nám ukradla, teda nám ne, ale tady pánovi, ukradla kazetu s filmem, který potřebuje do školy, no a my mu můžeme pomoct ho získat.
Why would Lisa do something like that?
No reason on God's earth.
She's in the film, right? What'd you get her doing?
Well, it was a commode soliloquy. Artistic truth, man. I mean, the film's about superficiality and how we're all really just flesh and blood underneath all the glamour.
I'll buy that, but I
Připřevlékání.
wouldn't if I were Lisa.
She didn't. She's pretty much being a major B on toast.
Say, I bet you could use some extra cash. You know, for film or production costs or whatever.
What's the catch?
My prof has this little experiment going on tonight. It's a neurobiology thing. Easy as pie, and it pays £15 for just a few hours of work.
Boy, have you got the wrong guy. I won't even go to the dentist, and the last time I had blood drawn, they had to call in the National Guard. I don't want anything to do with needles, anything needle-like, or anything that involves putting anything small and shiny anywhere close to my skin. Even jewelry makes me nervous.
What are you studying, Harv?
Technically, I'm in the international law program.
But not really?
No, I am. It's just, you know how you can get splinters under your nail and it bleeds and stuff under there and it hurts so bad
Ow.
you just want to hit something? Law is kind of like that for me.
And you're studying it. Why?
My dad, he has this high hopes thing. Talk about guilt. But hey, it's fine. I'm in England and I wanted a chance to check out British filmmakers, so it works, mostly.
Gee, suck it up and tell him, Harv. It's your life.
Yeah, thanks. I'll get right on that.
Does Lisa have your movie with her?
Yeah, it's in that Godzilla purse of hers. I would have kicked her shins and run with it, but then she'd have to hurt me.
Is it on DVD?
Super 8, why?
Do you have a spare Super 8 film cartridge with you?
Yeah. Again, why?
Just weighing my options.
You have options? Wow. Can I have some? I'm fresh out.
All right. How badly do you want that movie back, Kinderman?
You shouldn't call me by my last name. It turns me on.
Listen, if you do this experiment for me tonight, I'll get your cartridge back.
What is this, Torture Harvey Day? Do I get my choice of the guillotine or the rope? Is that it?
Stop being a wuss. This thing tonight isn't gonna hurt or anything. Besides, I thought your film was Orwellian. Do you want to be talking about it at the age of 50 in the actor studio as your lost masterpiece?
Sheesh, turn the screws. All right, all right. But what are you planning to do?
Trust me, she won't feel a thing. Give me the spare cartridge.
This ought to be interesting.
Tak a tady se dostáváme k tomu řešení úkolů tím zajímavým způsobem.
Yeah, I can take her down, no problem. But first, I need to pick the right trick.
A to, že si zvolíme nějaký trik v téhle knížce. A díky němu vlastně můžeme někomu vyměnit, že například tady pásku s filmem a si teď nepamatuju, který to byl, ale my to najdeme. Asi tohle.
Yes, that should
Jo.
work.
No je to takové sice jak pro blbečky udělané, že tam máte, že tady máte návod, jak na to přesně. Ale to nevadí, no. Takže bla, bla, bla. Náhradní si teda vložíme do levé ruky. Do levého rukávu teda. A to náhradní je tohle. Takže to strčíme do rukávu. Tohle schováme teda do pravé ruky. Pravá ruka je tohle. A tohle přesuneme sem. Tohle přesuneme sem. Odvedeme pozornost. Teď mám v tom pěkný hokej, ještě jednou si to musím přečíst. Náhradní je teda tady do pravé. A tohle teda strčíme sem a mělo by to být všechno. A máme to dobře.
Hi. I saw you talking to Harvey Kinderman. I wanted to warn you about him. Seriously.
You're a little late.
You're joking. Did he film you?
As a matter of fact, he did. You don't mean to say he filmed you too?
Yeah. I was at a party a couple of nights ago, and I was feeling sick, so I went outside to, you know, be sick. I looked up, and that degenerate was filming me, puking, in the bushes.
He's a worm. I'm glad I'm making him suffer.
You are? How?
I've got the film he took of me, and it's the only copy too. I made sure of that.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure. I deleted it from his computer myself.
Are you sure you got the right cartridge, though? I was in his room looking for mine, but there was so much crap everywhere. Most of the tapes weren't even labeled. I bet you didn't get the right one.
I have the cartridge. This is the name of the film he said he was making. It's on the label.
Can I see?
Careful with that.
You know what I'd do if I were you? See that barrel over there?
What are you? Wait a minute!
Now you'll be sure that no one will ever see it.
What a nerve. Americans.
Tell me you didn't just burn my film! Hey, this is it? What are you, like the amazing Kreskin or something? I never saw you make the switcheroo.
Yeah, forget it. But don't forget about tonight. You promised.
I'll be there, never fear. Hey, I got my film back. And the best part is, Lisa thinks it's destroyed.
Bože, to je smích. Dobře, tak měli bychom prvního zájemce o... Nebo zájemce, no. Zvem to. Jsme udělali takový obchod s ním a... Jdem teda zhánět další lidi. Sakra, no nic, já to vždycky odkliknu. Jdem se teda podívat tady na Angelu.
She looks like the timid type. That could work.
Tak si jdem s ní pokecat.
May I hang around? I'm waiting on a call.
Oh, sure. Should I... Do you want me to leave?
No. God, no. You were here first. Looks like I missed the party. Did you get to meet a lot of people?
Oh, I just came out to get a little sun. I'm not a first year.
Oh, well, I'm Sam. Samantha Everett.
Angela Mulholland.
I like your accent. Are you Scottish?
Yes. Well, I grew up on an island in Scotland.
An island? Wasn't it claustrophobic?
Not at all. It's a big island. I could ride my bike around it, but it took hours. And in the autumn, like now, the leaves were so bright red and gold. You could ride your bike and the tyres would crunch through them and make the best sound in the world. From the cliffs, the sea looked like wild horses. My father always said that.
Sounds nice. I don't really have any place like that. Home, I mean.
Sorry, I don't know why I said all that. I do need to finish this chapter.
What are you studying?
Nursing.
You don't sound very sure.
I've changed my focus a few times, but I do want to go into medicine. I want to help people. What about you?
Me? English lit.
I used to be in that department. I know all the professors here. Is there anything you'd like to know?
Not right now, no. But if I think of something, I'll be sure to look you up. How did you end up at Oxford?
I got a scholarship.
Lucky.
Oh, it wasn't luck. It was fate. You know, sometimes things happen and it's like a sign that you should do something. Sometimes you don't even have a choice.
Oh yeah, fate. I believe in that. Totally. Do you go home a lot? Sounds like you miss it.
I do.
Do you have a lot of family there?
Oh, yes. Lots.
To by bylo tady telefon a ten pravděpodobně využijeme. Já mám ten mobil, jo, mám ho.
There. I put the number into my cell phone memory. The payphone here in the St. Edmund Quad. Rather outdated in these days of cell phones, but it's always good to have a backup plan. The payphone here in the...
Aha, takže to samé.
The payphone here in the St.
Teď řiti. Zpátky. A teď ten mobil, ještě jsem tam zapomněla zapnout tu funkci toho volání, takže mi ju... Tak, dobrý, asi všetko. A teď teda zkusíme udělat tohle.
Angela seems ripe for something, but which trick?
Nějaký telefoní. Ukaž tu knížku. A my si dáme telefonní parapsychologie. Dobře. Takže jo, musíme si vybrat to telefonní číslo, takže zpátky. Jméno, kontakty a dáme veřejný telefon, je to tuším, jo.
I don't need to call anyone right now.
Dobře, ale necháme to takhle asi, doufám, že to stačí, a teď nevím. Tak jdeme to vyzkoušet teda. Takže mobil schováme do levé dlaně. A máme odvést pozornost. Máme s ním manipulovat. A schovat ho do rukávu. Asi mám to dobře.
I can feel it. Hello? This is Sam Everett. Terrific. Thank you so much. I'll see you tonight.
How did you know the phone would ring just now?
Oh, you know. Just this little twinge I get when something really big is about to happen.
But...
That was a call I've been waiting on. It's about this exciting research project. Everyone in Oxford would want to do it if they knew about it. Fortunately, nobody does. It pays well, too.
I'm very happy for you. But do you really get premonitions?
No. Just, you know, when fate's involved. The way you said. Anyway, this experiment is being done by a famous neurobiologist. I've played with the idea of going into medicine someday, so I wanted to see a clinical experiment firsthand. Angela?
Famous neurobiologist? Who?
He's a professor. Dr. Styles. He's really amazing. World famous. There are some stupid rumors about him. So not true. Anyway, this is a great research project, and such a valuable experience, especially if you're going into medicine. You know what I mean? I think there might be a slot left for another volunteer. You could do it with me if you want. It would be fun.
Could I?
Sure. Tonight if you want. It's the first session.
Are you sure? Do you need to call them and ask?
No. He mentioned that they need a few more volunteers. I'll call and let them know you're coming.
Thank you, Sam. I'll see you then.
No problem.
Tak vypadá to, že máme druhou oběť a zpívá nám to nějaká Helena.
Apparently she thinks she's on the French Riviera. Not really my type, but beggars can't be choosers. Hi. It's a good day for the sun thing.
Oh, a diversion. Thank God. I was about to die of boredom. I'm Helena.
Sam. Antha. Or just Sam is fine too.
You're a student here? You don't look like one.
Of course I am. Are you?
For 2 glorious weeks now. Time of my life.
No a
What are
tam
you
si to
studying?
studuje.
Art history, which isn't horrible. I do have an interest in the subject. Antiques mostly. And paintings. That's why Papa sent me here. He said if I was going to spend money, I should at least know what I'm buying.
Gee, sounds rough.
You have no idea. Care for a vodka and soda? I can run up to my room and whip up another one.
Tempting, but no. Maybe later.
Suit yourself.
Where are you from, Helena? You don't sound British.
God, not remotely. I'm from a tiny little country. You wouldn't have heard of it.
I wouldn't have heard of your country.
Trust me.
If you're really bored, why don't you come with me tonight?
To do what?
I'm going to a psych experiment. Pretty amusing, actually. Very Dr. Strangelove.
Not for me. I have plans for this body of mine, and no doctor's going to get his greedy little hands on it.
It's just a psych thing. I'm sure Dr. Styles won't do any permanent damage.
I'm not interested.
I take it you don't like Oxford.
God, no. Papa insisted. He thinks I can't possibly get into trouble here. Well, I thought I'd show him. But now that I'm here, I think he might actually be right. What a pedestrian snore. You look like someone who knows how to party. Where do you go?
Haven't found much of a scene yet. Mostly pubs with fish and chips. A snore like you... What is it?
Well, the one thing that can be said about Oxford is it has some delicious men. That is the plat de resistance.
Nice.
Nice. Darling, that prime specimen is Charles Ettington. I've tried to talk to him a few times, but he's mortally shy. I think he might even be a virgin.
You think? Charles Eddington will be at this experiment I'm going to tonight.
You're lying.
Not.
Why would he be in this psych experiment?
I don't know. Maybe he needs money. Or maybe he's interested in neurobiology. You'd have to ask him.
I doubt Charles Ettington needs money. In fact, I don't believe you even know him.
We'll see about that, won't we?
Tak jdem za Charlesem.
Mind if I hang around? I was supposed to meet a friend here.
Well...
A
He
to
does
je
seem a little
nervózní.
I'd better figure out something specific to ask him. Chit-chat won't cut it. Homer's Iliad. I see you're reading the Iliad. The Iliad and the Odyssey are my favorite ones.
You've read the Iliad?
Yeah, but I like the Odyssey best. I love the gods and their infighting. Total soap opera. But my favorite part is where Odysseus comes home and Penelope has all those suitors, and you're just waiting for him to kick some serious tail.
My favorite part is the Cyclops. I like the way they tie themselves under the sheet to escape.
I love that part. Can you believe those were the first novels ever written? And Homer still beats the crap out of anything Hollywood has put out, in my humble opinion.
Absolutely. What's even more amazing is that he recited it from memory. Can you imagine hearing him do that?
That would be amazing. Wow.
Well, I'd better get back to it.
Homer's
Dopis?
Iliad.
Ale dopis chci.
Homer.
Ne, ten dopis.
The letter on top
Tak.
is from Gertrude Eddington. I bet that's his mother. Did you get mail from home? Sorry. It's just that I've been expecting a letter from my mom for days. I'm beginning to think the Oxford Post is eating it.
No?
I've been here for 2 weeks, and I still haven't received a letter from my mom. She promised to write all the time. It doesn't take that long for stuff to get here from the US, does it?
Dunno. Never got anything from there.
Of course not. Duh, I'm sorry. Ragging on like a total loser.
I get mail every day. My mum, she writes to me every day.
No way. God, you're lucky. I miss my mom so much. So how come you haven't opened it yet?
Mum and I always ate dinner together, so I like to read it then.
Aw, isn't that sweet? Mom and I love to ride bikes together. But reading her letters on a bike probably wouldn't be the best idea. Listen, there's something you might be interested in. It's not for everyone, but since you like Homer, I've gotten into a psych experiment that's being done by one of the Oxford neurobiologists. It's really fascinating, and it pays cash.
That would be interesting. But I'd need to check with my mum. She calls me on Saturdays. I could talk to her about it then.
But this starts tonight.
Then I can't. I couldn't do something like that without talking to her. Anyway, I'm sure they'll do it again.
Oh no, Dr. Stiles is a really famous neurobiologist, and he almost never does this kind of thing. Oh, it will be so educational. I'm sure your mother would love for you to have an experience like this. That's what she sent you here for, isn't it?
I can't without talking to her, sorry.
Okay, no big deal.
Maminčin mazánek.
This one is tough. I'll have to find a really good trick.
Takže zase kouzlo budeme vybírat. Tam bylo něco s dopisem. To osudovou poštu dáme.
I can only set up the first part of the trick to get the letter for now.
Co je první část? Sakra. Dobrý. No, takže odvést pozornost. Vzít dopis do levé ruky. A nechat ho zmizet v rukávu. Dobrý, ničeho si nevšim.
Well, you know what they say. Fluffy white clouds means it's a beautiful day to fly a kite.
I don't see any kites.
It's just an expression. See you later, Homer.
Tak a teď potřebujeme...
I'll need to find something to help me open this, without it looking like I've opened it.
Kde je ta knížka? Přečtem si to. Nad párou, aha. Tak jdem do toho do města a podržíme nad párou dopis.